Welcome to the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, also known as PIAM, here in beautiful Southern California. I am your host with the most, Myz Lulu, and we would like to welcome you to Island Block Jam Sessions, where music and mana meet, brought to you by the Rumba Foundation of Long Beach. Happy Aloha Friday as we chill and take in the vibes of downtown Long Beach. We got chillin' and grillin' about to serve up some local kind grinds as we celebrate Pacifica music, art, and culture. We wanted to welcome everyone to our virtual backstage as we give you all a sneak peek into the life of our featured artist. Please help me welcome our very special guest, the beautiful and very talented LEA LOVE. We would like to thank you, LEA LOVE, for joining us today for our Island Block Jam Sessions, where music and mana meet. Before we get this party started, let's spend a few moments exploring the beautiful LEA LOVE, the artist. Yeah. Okay, first question. Explain the feelings you have performing here at PIAM, surrounded by all this mana.
From the moment I walked in, I was just like, wow, because there's just, like I said, our Polynesian culture is being showcased even more now than it ever has, in my eyes, with just everything, with the rock and with Moana, I know that's very commercial, but that's how the rest of the world would perceive us, and coming in and just seeing all this history and the mana, and I'm just very grateful to be here, that I was thought of, and being Polynesian and being here, it's just a great feeling to know that I'm representing my people.
And performing on the Siapo, that was such a beautiful touch that you're going to be doing, right? I know that you're going to be doing the Siapo on and performing in that, especially with AAPI month right now.
I know, everything just kind of it just fell into place. It's AAPI month, and then I keep touching on this, but they're like, you're the only female that's been here. And then they brought up the Siapo.
Yes, that's right. And I'm glad that you are the only female that, if it's any female, it happens to be our beautiful LEA LOVE, because you have been with Island Block since the inauguration of your career. I feel like we've grown up with you, you've grown up with us, yes. And it's just really cool to see this full circle here at PIAM and feeling the mana for everything. You sing so much about love. What is your favorite love story? I've been dying to ask this question that you've heard before, been in, or witnessed.
Okay, we'll start with witnessed. I will say that I'm surrounded with my parents who've been married for 35 years, my aunties, my uncles. I've always been surrounded by that example of a strong marriage or a strong love unit, type of thing. And and I know everyone goes through things, but it was never shown to us, to me, to my brother, or anything like that. And I'm super grateful to my parents for that, for just being an example. Exactly. And it leads me to my own love story. Shout out Sozo C. Yeah, so it's funny because I feel so cliche telling my younger cousins and everything now, just wait, your time's gonna come. And me finding that a little bit, not later in life, but I guess later than most people around me, where there was a point where I was maybe it's just not in the cards, and then when the timing was right, everything kind of fit into place. And so other than the examples that I've been shown throughout my life, I would say my favorite love story is my own. We met 12 years ago. We've been playing music for 10 years, and we've been best friends, and we just have the same, interests and passions, and we get to do stuff like this together. And we don't get many date nights, but these type of things are our date nights, and just grateful that I'm still doing what I love with the people I love most, so.
Sharing her unique sound with us right now, Island Block Jam Sessions. Please give a warm welcome to the beautiful, incomparable, ridiculously talented LEA LOVE.
Met up on a warm Sunday. See the way you looking my way. Would he go or would he stay? If he knew, what would he say? I'm feeling like there's mutual vibes. Past the ceiling, boy, you're taking me high. Let's say love is more than the truth ain't for sale. Love one in a million, you know the deal. Baby, I'm feeling you. If you want, I will. Every little move you make, I feel. No feels, but I'm feeling you. Tonight the flight's on auto. Hands on the wheel, I let you drive it. Take me to the sky. I can't deny that tonight, if we were more than just friends, would you be real or just pretend you ain't feeling me tonight? So we can get a little closer. If tomorrow this is over, then tonight, boy, is all we got. Respect that we never gon' kiss and tell. Keep it to yourself, the truth ain't for sale. Love one in a million, you know the deal. Baby, I'm feeling you. If you want, I will. Every little move you make, I feel. No feels, but I'm feeling you, yeah. Said you know, yes, I'm feeling you. If you guys are having a good time today on this beautiful Aloha Friday, make some noise. It's okay, we can have a good time in here. Respect that we never gon' kiss and tell. Keep it to yourself, the truth ain't for sale. Love one in a million, you know the deal. Baby, I'm feeling you. If you want, I will. Every little move you make, I feel. No feels, but I'm feeling you, yeah. Said you know, yes, I'm feeling you. Give it up for my band up here with me today. Last time, no feels, but I'm feeling you, yeah. Original tune right there called No Feels. You guys might know this one, so don't be afraid to sing it out loud. I also want to dedicate, my parents are here, all the way from Oceanside, mom and dad right there. They don't really ever miss anything. And they just celebrated not long ago their 35th anniversary of being married. So, you know, they're a little example of what I'd like to follow one day. So this one I'd also like to dedicate to my parents, coming all the way from Oceanside here in LBC. Here we go. And anyone else, if you feel the love, if you're in love, or you just love somebody, this one's for you too. Here we go. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. At last my love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. See, caught in the way that I stare, there are no words to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words I can't speak. So if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Sing it out. I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Oh, hey. Let's switch it up like this. Here we go. Said you're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. At last my love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. See, caught in the way that I stare, there are no words sounds good. Let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Baby, let me love you always. Oh, and let me love you. Baby, let me love you always. Thank you guys. And we have a couple more songs for you guys. I want to do my latest original that's out now, available everywhere. This one's called Enough Is Enough. Here we go. So I wrote this song. I went on tour about 2 years ago. That's where me and Swells decided we loved each other. And and I wrote this song after the tour. I actually wrote it before, but I didn't get to finish it. I wrote this years ago, and I came back to it. And sometimes you just need a little inspiration to finish things. And so we got to finish it. I released it back in February, and this one's called Enough Is Enough. Trying your best to play it cool, but if I had to guess, I'd say you want it too. Everybody knows when you're looking my way, body language speaking, so I don't have to say what I want to. 'Cause I ain't never had no lover quite like you. And when you feel my vibe, boy, you're saying there could be 1,000 people in the room, but they don't matter as long as I'm with you. I give my love and I promise to be true, just as long as you promise to give in to me, love. Give in to me, love. I know that you like it, you know you can't fight it. Enough is enough. Oh, enough is enough. Give in to me, love. I know that you like it, you know you can't fight it. Enough is enough. Second verse. Now here we are all alone. I can tell you're nervous when I'm moving close, yeah. So tell me, baby, what it is on your mind. Thoughts in my head I just can't put to bed, no matter how hard I try. 'Cause I ain't never had no lover quite like you. And when you feel my vibe, boy, you're saying there can be 1,000 people in the room, but they don't matter as long as I'm with you. I give my love and I promise to be true, just as long as you promise to give in to me, love. Give in to me, love. I know that you like it, you know you can't fight it. Enough is enough. Oh, enough is enough. Give in to me, love. I know that you like it, you know you can't fight it. Enough is enough. Let's slow it down like this. You know I'm tired of you playing with my heart. We tried to hide it, but we known it from the start. You and I belong together. One more time. You know I'm tired of you playing with my heart. We tried to hide it, but we known it from the start. You and I belong together. Oh, give in to me, baby. Say give in to me, love. I know that you like it, you know enough is enough. My latest single, available on all music platforms. Check it out. Make a little TikTok, do whatever you need to do, but ladies, go listen to the song, okay? One more time for my boys up here.
Wow, can we get another round of applause, please, for LEA LOVE, Swells OC, and the band? They were incredible. Great job. We have some questions from the audience, but before we do that, can we please take a look over here to our resident artist, JP, and what he came up with? Can you tell us what it is that you were feeling with all these amazing vibes?
Like I told him early on, I was like, man, I'm feeling like summer. And so we got some summer vibe colors going on, but just leave my heart and mind open to the music and the melodies and the words. And so we got like a little stream here, you know, islands in the stream, you know, a stream of consciousness, connection, the weaving, that's what I'm doing now. And so all these stories are connected to each other.
Well, it looks delicious. I thought it was like a strawberry river that I was about to dive into real quick, because that's what I was feeling when Leia was singing. Okay, beautiful. Can we get a round of applause, please? A hand for JP and the beautiful artwork. All right, we have some questions from the audience for our beautiful LEA LOVE.
I don't have a question so much, but I think that you often talk about the way that I am, and I don't think enough people understand why you wrote it. I think there's such a powerful message in it for women and for people in the industry, and I really think that you need to hone in on that, especially Polynesian women.
I guess with that one, you know, I wrote this, you know, shout out to my boy Chaz who helped produce it. When I was like starting, I just tried to do everything on my own. Like I was like, I'm gonna write my own songs, I'm gonna do everything by myself. I don't need anyone's help in that way. Like, you know, not that I didn't need the help, but it was just so many people coming in and telling me like, do this, look like this, act like this will make you sound better. And that's where Way I Am, I think, came about. It was just like, can I just be me? Can I be the way I am? And I always felt like I was too mainstream for the Polynesian market, and then I was too Polynesian for the mainstream market. And I started singing when I was like 13. I was performing at the like island festivals, singing national anthems. I was doing performances at my rallies at school, like, you know, so I started at a really young age. I just think that I didn't have the direction, you know, and I felt like I was just too, like, I wanted too much at a young age, you know, and with Way I Am, it was like my baby. Like, it just, that song came out, and then I was like, this is going to be the title of the project, because I think as Polynesian women, and I think now we are just so much more recognized. But I remember, like, in high school and stuff, it's like, what are you? I'm like, well, I'm Hawaiian, Samoan, I'm this, I'm that, you know, I'm like, I'm just kind of mixed, my dad's this, and they would be like, isn't Hawaiian Samoan the same thing? You know, that was, we all know that's like a, you know, and it's not, you know, and I was like, no, you know, so just, there was just so many things, and growing up in Oceanside, there's a lot of Polynesians, but I went to a school that didn't have as many, and all my girlfriends were like cheerleaders, and like, you know, and I was just different. Like, I was in the poly club, and so I think I just was trying to find my place. And with Way I Am, I was coming out, you know, I had a label behind me helping me out, I had Sammy helping me out. Like, there's so many people that were amazing, had their hand in different things, but I think I was just like, I don't know what to do, you know, can I just be me? I just want to be me. So I ended up releasing that and just kind of went down my own path with that. And honestly, it was great. It charted at number 3 on the iTunes reggae charts at the time. Woo! Thank you. It was my first record to play consistently on the radio in Hawaii, and like, it's just my baby, you know. So with that, I think it's just a message to all women, especially Polynesian women, because that's what I can relate to, is that, like, just love yourself and be you, do you, for you. Put it on a shirt.
Message.
Put it on a shirt.
Any other questions that we have before I ask a question?
I thought the traditional Polynesian song that you sang was absolutely beautiful, but I don't understand it because I'm Filipino, and so I was hoping that you could kind of tell us a little bit more about that, and then why you specifically chose that song to present to us today.
So I chose that song because I grew up listening to Pacific Soul, and I know it's originally by Five Stars, right? There's a few different versions, but me, as a vocalist young girl, I really liked Pacific Soul, and I remember just being young trying to sing that in the original Pacific Soul key. Okay, if you've ever listened to the original, I thought I was gonna pass out every time in my room with my hairbrush, and so that song just always really stuck with me. And I think as I grew as an artist and my voice matured and things, like I just kept going back to this record. Like I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna find my own flair with it. And I went to Samoa back in 2018. I did the Jazz and Arts Festival, and I took that song with me. And I remember cruising through the island with my uncle, and I actually have it on a recording. I saved it, and I pressed record, and I was like, "Can you tell me about the song? Like, what does each line mean?" Because I don't speak Samoan fluently, you know. My grandparents both from Samoa. I was raised in their household, but, you know, just being, I don't even know, I'm like 4th, 5th generation or something. Like, I just, sorry. I didn't pick it up. Like, I would now, like, I regret that, you know. But with music, I can sing in Samoan, you know. And so I chose that song because it's a love song. It's just like a beautiful love song. It's like longing for this love, and they're only one, and I LEA LOVE, you know? So I took that song to Samoa. I remember singing it everywhere, and no matter how many times I sung it, it's a challenge for me. You know, and I just like to challenge myself, and I feel very proud when I get to sing either in Samoan or Hawaiian, because I don't speak it and I'm not from there. So that's my connection to my roots, is through my music, and I chose that song because it's something that I've loved since I was a little girl. That specific one. So yeah, thank you for the question.
It has been a joyous day filled with music, food, and family. The spirit of our people has truly been felt throughout the whole museum. Thank you to our featured artist, the beautiful LEA LOVE, for sharing not only that special performance, but also giving us a closer glimpse into her musical journey. Salute to our resident artist, Jason Pereira, for sharing his interpretations of this shared space. And shout out to Chillin' and Grillin' for providing such a delicious spread. And most of all, to our family here at the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, PIAM, for allowing us to showcase Island Block Jam sessions, as well as the wonderful folks here at the Rumba Foundation of Long Beach for supporting Pacifica music, art, and culture. And thank you all, because none of this would be possible without you, for hanging out with us today. Join us next time for another episode of Island Block Jam Sessions, where music and mana meet. As we bid you farewell from sunny Southern California, I'm Myz Lulu, signing out. Tofa soifua and chee-hoo!